extreme lengths YouTubers go to for viral being provocative. This includes talking about channels that are usually well under 100,000 subscribers, sometimes even significantly lower, more to the tune of about 10,000, who are pretty much unknown to the greater community and have been culled with the sole intention of making the whole of YouTube look bad. The reason they do this is because they fear YouTube, but also want to have their cake and eat it too. They'll happily adopt structural formats, reference and link to YouTube constantly because it's always being discussed and people are interested in it, and make their headlines mimic that of YouTube videos to fall more in line with how people prefer to consume their content. But then at the same time, they would jump at the first opportunity to carefully and systematically comb through any YouTube news that can make the website look substandard and unprofessional.
Please like a brutal new mockumentary satirizing YouTube stars. What is it? A brutal and much needed 15-minute takedown of vloggers.
Ironically, they have become the very thing they hate and fear. In many ways, they are far less respectable, toxic and damaging over the countless harmless and thoughtful YouTube channels who are responsibly using the platform and minding their own business. And a lot of us also do what we do without spreading fear-mongering baloney that makes us all assume the world is in a worse state than perhaps it actually is. Oh gee, thanks for letting me know that celery causes cancer. Brilliant. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realise that putting my socks on causes cancer. I guess I won't put my socks on anymore. What these outlets do is the equivalent of loading up Netflix, cherry-picking and finding the worst films possible, adding them to your queue, and then presenting that information as if that's all that Netflix has to offer. Much like any entertainment industry, there is a hell of a lot of overall content, meaning that there are always going to be bad actors to show off and highlight. And the brilliant thing about taste and the amount of choice we have is that we can pretty much stick to whatever we like. You know, I really am fine with the news lambasting prolific YouTubers for their moronic mistakes, as long as they're well researched and present forward all the facts, because in the long run it does prove the point that YouTube is creating stars that rival that of other entertainment mediums. But at the same time, I don't think people should use that as an excuse to judge all of YouTube simply because it's new and they don't fully understand all the ins and outs of it. There are something like 300 hours of content being uploaded to YouTube every minute, and if you have to dive in that deep just to find the most irrelevant bad examples, it kind of just says it all. Stupid people isn't a YouTube problem. Stupid people is a planet Earth problem. And if this relatable minion dual-wielding pistols has taught me anything, it's that I need to be alive, laugh at people, and love people. Or just murder them whenever anything gets remotely difficult. I'll see you in the news. Listen up, you MFs. I've started a podcast with Adam from Your Movie Sucks and Ralph the Movie Maker called the Sardona Cast. It's bi-weekly and we talk about movies and stuff that you might like. I'll plop a link on screen if you're interested in a second. I'll just wait 1 second because the end bit has the links and whatnot. I'll do that now.
This is not just a school. This is how we give thousands of underprivileged girls a future. This is not just a train. This is how we help hospitals reach hundreds of villages that have none. This is not just a tree. This is how we help preserve the planet. This is not just a training program. This is how we help the underprivileged youth earn a living. This is not just a healthcare academy. This is how we serve India's understaffed hospitals. This is not just a toilet. This is how we keep girls from dropping out of school. But this is not enough. There are millions more who need our help. If you share the spirit of Mahindra, join us and rise for good. Visit mahindra.com/rise for good.
Another year goes by and another YouTube Rewind squirts out of the juicy asshole that is YouTube Spotlight. You know what? This year's one is actually pretty good. If you like things that really, really suck. Point is, what I'm saying is, I'd rather have watched a 4-hour video of a bear slowly dying, and not like a quiet, peaceful death. I mean like it's lying there in agony and screaming for its life to be ended, screaming for the misery to end. I'm not talking like a I'm talking more of a kind of thing. I just can't figure out what the point of these videos are. Are you trying to celebrate the year of 2017 or YouTubers and what they did in the year of 2017? Or are you just celebrating celebrities? Because you start the video with some Viner comedian who I watched a couple of videos of, and it's just some of the worst comedy I've ever seen. You've got one of those American talk show hosts. What's his name? Jimmy? I don't know. Who even knows? And then of course we have all the famous YouTubers everyone knows, like this guy, and this one as well. And how about this guy? Everyone remembers him. Like, how am I supposed to know who you are underneath that makeup that makes you look like a corpse? Is that a statement on their channels? Are they like dying channels? What is that? So of course everyone is really surprised that PewDiePie isn't in it. Personally, I was hoping that it was going to start with him saying the N-word and then the big demonetized logo popping up on the screen. I like the bit where Jake Paul and Logan Paul, who are just two great people who make great content, had a hug or whatever. I was hardly even paying attention by that point. There's a fidget spinner and a meme, some dabbing or something. What is the point of this video? Already it has 185,000 dislikes at the time of me watching it. Of course, if I was in it, it would be a perfect video and a 10 out of 10, but I'm not in it, so it's the worst. There were like 2 good bits. The best bit, of course, being the section that the animators got, like Jaden Animations and the Odd Ones Out. They shoved them in the credits alongside all the faces of all the other YouTubers you've never heard of, as if to say, yeah, I guess they're kind of popular, but because they're animated, they're not quite as important as the Diamond Minecart. Seriously though, who are these people? They're imposters. So like this Casey Neistat, he's pretty recognizable, and the Brave Wilderness guy, I saw him. They deserve to be in there, they're actually good. And I couldn't help but feel like it came across as a little bit insincere when out of nowhere they hold hands and it's like, man, terrorism is bad, isn't it? And then they go back to the memes. I don't know if I'm just completely out of the loop. That is possible, so call me out if I'm wrong here, but since when did planking come back? Is that a thing? Is that relevant right now? I guess another good thing is that they had Kendrick Lamar's Humble in there for a bit, which is refreshing because they actually used a good song instead of the stuff they normally use, but it's kind of outweighed by all the terrible stuff. Who was responsible for this? Who thought that singing All-Star in a video in 2017 would be a good idea? Who thought that any of this would be a good idea? This strikes me as the kind of thing that some 45-year-old who desperately wants to be hip and cool shoved together and was like, yeah, that's really neat. Everyone's gonna love this. I dread to think what the budget of this was. I think I'd throw up the same amount of times that fidget spinners show up in this video. Of course, that like 400 million. They didn't do a very good job of making this whole YouTube Rewind thing seem very inclusive. Like everyone looks like a supermodel. Like it's just corporate. People go to YouTube for the opposite of this. This is why we hate everything else. This is what we hate. The whole appeal of YouTube is that you don't have to be a celebrity like, what's his face? John Paula, and who cares? Them. To be successful on YouTube. It's so lame. This is the lamest thing I've ever seen. How can you... They're inventing new ways to define lame. Every year it gets lamer and lamer. I don't think it can get lamer. Like, I dread to think what's even going to happen in 2018. Just going to wind up on this bloody video. What are you celebrating? What are you trying to say with this video? Who knows? Who cares? It wasn't very good. say. Except, YouTube, please invite me. I really want to be on it. I feel like I'm being left out. I promise to start making videos on you if you let me on your stupid, cringy rewind video.
Better brain. Call it standing.
Big Mouth strikes again, and again, and again, until every last remnant of your energy is completely beat out of you. That's not to say that the show is completely hopeless. There is enjoyment to be had here, but overall it wound up being a tired exercise in lazy writing. Just about everything that annoys me is present in the show. It almost seems specifically designed to contain every little thing I am averse to when it comes to animated entertainment.
You know who's funny? The Big Bang Theory.
Loud, obnoxious characters who scream all the time.
Shut up,
An American high school setting. Constant breaking of the fourth wall.
Please come in and put a Walgreens in this Netflix.
Oh, hi there. Thanks for tuning into this YouTube video that you are watching. And you probably already know the other thing that pretty much everyone is in agreement on when it comes to Big Mouth. Seeing as Netflix has already renewed the show for a second season, I think now would be as good a time as any to point out some of the more egregious, hormone monstrous problems, so hopefully we can see an improvement for the second season.
She's just like a minion.
The initial reception to the trailers for this show were largely quite bad, because it admittedly did look pretty awful in more ways than one. Everything seemed to be going against it until it officially released. Currently, Big Mouth has a perfect 100 from 15 critics on Rotten Tomatoes, or Tomatoes, doesn't really matter, as well as an 80 from 6 critics on Metacritic. No sentence should have the word critic in it so many times. Overall, pretty positive, you have to admit. Were those people hating on the original trailers just being reactionary? Or is the coverage on the show just too minimal to be conclusive on if it's good or not?
Why didn't you guys get champagne? It's free.
Well, I've sat through the show twice, as well as more viewing time from editing this video, and I have to say, I do not like this show for a myriad of different reasons. I've never covered an entire season of a show before, so for simplicity's sake I've split up my key points into sections. Let's begin with the first one. How numbers work.
Strong, fast, beyond great.
How numbers work. Big Mouth is a simple coming-of-age story about 2 or 3 main characters dealing with a confusing and complicated mess that is going through puberty while at high school. Our lovely, not totally ugly and disgusting protagonists are Nick, Andrew, Jesse, and I guess Jay, but he's more of a Kramer from Seinfeld type character who's mostly there just to make you laugh and giggle. Supposedly, certain events in the show were based on experiences that some of the voice and writing talent went through when they were kids themselves.
A lot of the stories are based on our childhood and our friends' when we were growing up.
There isn't an overarching plot as much as there are mini-stories for each episode that only loosely link together, such as how awkward it is getting your first period, figuring out which way you swing sexually, first relationships and breakups, that kind of thing. Minor seeds are planted in earlier episodes that have consequences in later ones, such as the boys stumbling across the annoying girl character's mother who turns out to be cheating on her husband, which comes to a head in a later episode to highlight how it's not just the kids who are having a difficult time. Some adults have no idea what they're doing either. Unfortunately, Big Mouth just doesn't know when to stop, almost entirely throwing any ounce of subtlety out the window, relying mostly on gross-out stories and humour of a suitably juvenile nature. And yes, I do realise that's kind of the point, but the problem for me is that it simply cannot figure out what kind of audience it wants to appeal to. When I was 13, coincidentally the same age as the main characters in the show, my parents gave me a book called Living with a Willy. It was effectively the book version of Big Mouth, but designed as more of a learning tool to explain and rationalise some of the strange changes and feelings you're going to go through as you start going through puberty. It was also full of plenty of humour because it's inherently a funny and awkward topic. Everyone has their own stories about this kind of experiences, so it makes it that much more relatable and humorous because we've all been there. Based on my analytics, if you watch my videos, most of you would be listening. Unfortunately, outside of the 13-year-old kids who are currently going through the same thing as the ones in the show, I don't really know who else this show is for because of how superficial the storytelling is. There are no greater themes you have to take a moment to think about that are even remotely interesting or new. There's nothing that satirical about the setting aside from a couple of examples. It's all simplistic enough for a 13-year-old to understand. In fact, this is the kind of thing I probably would have loved as a 13-year-old boy. It's edgy, out there, offensive, and rude. But I've already gone through everything in this show in my real life already, and that was awful. I love the hormone monster because it appeals so much to their 13-year-old sensibilities. In the end, it only ends up being a huge missed opportunity. A teenager's hormones being personified into a physical monster for the characters to talk to is honestly brilliant. This idea, if used properly, could be really hilarious. And there are some decent scenes where they scratch the surface of what they could do with this. More often than not, they just fall back on the all too safe and predictable, gross out stuff. Aside from the odd thing I've mentioned, I'm sure a lot of this sounds fine. I think the setting's a brilliant one for wanting to tell awkward stories about growing up. But where it all falls apart for me, and where my biggest problems lie, are all down to the execution and how it's all played out.
I'm here to prove the Purple Mattress blows memory foam out of the bedroom.
Only Purple passes the durability test, body heat test, and the all-new HED test, or human egg drop test for the layman. The best test to determine a mattress's comfort and support. Ready, Billy?
No, I just have to be perfect.
Just look at how the Purple Smart Comfort Grid, made from a super comfy yet ultra-supportive material called hyperelastic polymer, cradled those unfertilized chickies. And yeah, they're pretty real. Now, how about that memory foam?
Take her up. Ready, Billy?
Great. See, unlike memory foam, Purple's unique design cradles your pressure points and redistributes support to the rest of your body, leaving your spine properly aligned. So no more back pain, no matter your body type, sleeping position, or...
Purple's comfortable?
Good boy, Billy.
What? Jake, that was terrible form. More wrist.
Oh,
Billy, can you clean this up, please?
did you know memory foam was developed in 1966? That's 10 years older than VHS. And what's crazier is the technology hasn't even changed. You're getting